What's up, guys? Back for another episode. Bobby the Jet Show, Jet Sports Network, here with two great athletes from the IRE BJJ, Sasha Thompson and Linda Aguilar. What's up, ladies? How are you guys doing?
Doing well.
So,
Good.
so with this little interview, I just want to bring awareness on women's jiu-jitsu, how you guys started, and if there's a woman out there that may be thinking about jiu-jitsu, how they can get inspired by this, or if there's a little girl thinking about it, why this interview should be like, this is the reason why you're going to sign up. So, Sasha, how did you start your jiu-jitsu journey?
I actually started jujitsu when I was 7 years old, and I've been doing it pretty consistently. I took a couple years off, but I'm 29 now, so I'd say roughly like 16 years I've been training. I got into it just because my brother was training, so my parents put me in it as well. Um, it's a great way to stay in shape, make friends, and it's just my favorite hobby.
We just got done training, and she's, how many years would you say? Over 20, obviously, right?
I'd say like 16, 17.
She gave me hell today in training. And Linda did too. I'm fronting right now. I'm tired as hell. And these two ladies are the reason why. They gave it to me today. They're tough as nails. So yeah, Linda, tell us a little bit about your story, how you started jiu-jitsu, and why you love it so much, because I see you're very passionate about this.
I would say I started probably in high school. I did 2 years. I saw my brother doing it, so I had to get in on it. Then some time went on. I quit for a few years. I would say I've been consistent for the past 5 years, and I just love jujitsu. It really helped me lose a lot of weight, make a lot of great friends, and it's just it's just the best. Like my advice for any girl, just if you're on the fence, just try it. Just give it a shot. You'll love it.
For sure. No, what I really admire about the women's class here is that you guys are so supportive. I'll peek over there and you guys are giving it to each other, but then hugging and kissing after. That's pretty cool to see, and that's what it's all about. You guys really good do a good job of subordinate the ego and staying technical but competitive all at the same time. So it's good to see. Now, what are some things that are difficult about, I don't want to say being a woman in jiu-jitsu, but just in general with jiu-jitsu, just in general with your game? Like, what's the hardest part about being a jiu-jitsu athlete, would you say?
I think the hardest part for me about being a jiu-jitsu athlete is just making sure like my nutrition's right. It's really important to like get enough protein and just eat enough and eat well, because it really does affect how you train. So
Right.
I feel like that's something that I'm currently like working on. But I love being a woman in jiu-jitsu, especially at the IRE. There's so many girls of different sizes and abilities, and it's just I don't know. I really love being a girl here.
Right. Awesome.
For myself, I would say kind of the same thing, just that nutrition, making sure I'm eating right, being healthy, making weight for my tournaments, but also factoring in that rest, because there's so often you're like, feel guilty, like, oh, I wanna train hard, I gotta go hard, I owe it to the gym, and then the next day you're dead, and
Right.
that doesn't. You need to make sure you put in some of that rest time. And also training hard, but it's an equal balance, finding that balance.
What's a good split as far as like during the week? Like, what would you guys say as far as coming into the gym?
I train like 5 days a week. I usually do Monday, Tuesday, take off Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So that's my jiu-jitsu schedule.
What about you, Linda?
I'm usually here every day except Thursday, and occasionally I'll skip open mat. And sometimes I come on Sundays, so I try to squeeze it in even on the Lord's Day.
Heck yeah. And what is your favorite thing about jiu-jitsu and being jiu-jitsu athletes?
Honestly, my favorite thing about jiu-jitsu is just the connections that I make, my friendships. I feel like here at the IRE, I have a really beautiful family.
Hmm.
Obviously, like I love the sport, but I think when you've been doing it for so long, you learn to appreciate it for other reasons besides just fighting. So yeah, for me, it's the connections.
I would say same thing. I love the ladies here and the guys too. My big brother Phil is the gym owner, so just learning a lot from him. I would say also for myself, just seeing myself grow from little white belt Linda to blue belt Linda is a big difference. And I'm still every day learning, trying new techniques, different sweeps, different takedowns, different things I want to get better at. So just that growth from where I started to where I'm at now to where I'll be in 10 years. Who
Heck yeah.
knows?
Heck yeah. And so going back to like how you guys have grown as far as the athletes in this, what are you trying to get out of this at the end of the day? Because I like to say when you're doing anything, like what's your aim towards something? So what is your aim in jiu-jitsu? Like what are you guys going after? Or is there something, or is there anything there? I don't know.
For myself, obviously, one day I will be a black belt. I will be the first female black belt in our family. I do have, obviously, Philip, Coach Augie's my cousin, Freddie's my cousin, but I want to also um, show for my son because he does jujitsu and Muay Thai. That hard work, that effort. You gotta dig deep. You gotta really push, even when you're dead tired. You gotta just keep driving and see that potential within yourself. So just pretty much being the motivation for my son, being his someone he looks up to.
Awesome.
For me, definitely getting my black belt. I've been training, maybe. I've been training for so long, so it's the next step.
Right.
But also just improving as a coach. That's a big goal for me. This is something new for me. This is my first few months coaching. I'm really enjoying it, but it's definitely a learning curve, and I
Right.
would just love to get better at it.
Awesome. Now, if you guys can describe why, if someone's on the fence about jiu-jitsu, especially a woman out there, a little girl out there, why do they need to do it, and how is it going to change their life?
I would say there's so many different reasons. There's a physical aspect, like for myself. Oh my gosh, me at 28 versus me now, I'm way more athletic than I was in my late 20s. And making lots of friends, and just learning a new skill. And like I said, just pushing yourself to like, wow, I can do this. I can really do tough things. And then even if you're not a competitor, even if tournaments aren't for you, just doing something hard, doing something new, and just getting a new skill set for yourself. It's amazing. So if you're on the fence, do it. Just come try a class. Coach Sasha will give you a free class. Come kick it with us.
For sure.
Honestly, same thing. I think if you're on the fence about it, you're gonna get in the best shape of your life. You're gonna get way stronger than you think you could physically and mentally. You're gonna make amazing friendships, and it just pushes you to be just out of your comfort zone, and that's so important as you get older, I think.
I love that. Cool. Well, you guys heard it here first from Sasha and Linda. If you guys are on the fence, come on down. This place is a sacred place, even for myself. It's changed my life. It's continued to change my life. It's a great place. So many lessons. I rode hard with both these ladies today. I'm telling you, Linda almost beat me today. She just didn't listen. She didn't listen to the coach. She went the wrong way. They said right. She went left, and I won. And I said, yes, way to go, Linda. Way not to pay attention. But
Come on, girls, let's beat up the boys.
She almost had it. So, yeah, that's another episode of the Bobby Jet Show. I'm Bobby the Jet. This is the Jet Sports Network. I'll see you in the next one.